Matt here with Not Just Giants for an instant reaction to New York's 33-25 loss to the Eagles in Philly. The Giants get an A for effort in this game, where the Eagles outgained them 465 to 292, and the Giants came back a couple of times to make it interesting, but by the end, the defense got worn down against DeAndre Swift and the Eagles' run game. Down 20-3 in the third quarter, it was looking like Philly was on its way to yet another laugher against New York, but the Eagles muffed the opening kickoff as the Giants' nemesis, Boston Scott, collided with a teammate on a kick return, which led to a Saquon Barkley touchdown run a few plays later. The Giants would then close the gap to 20-18 when Adoree Jackson picked off Jalen Hurts deep in New York's own end for a pick six, followed by an outstanding effort on a Barkley run from the one for the two-point conversion. After DeVito went 9 of 16 for 55 yards in the first half, head coach Brian Daboll opened the second half with the veteran Tyrod Taylor, who did seem to give the Giants a bit of a spark as he went 7 for 16 for 133 yards, one touchdown, and one interception, including a fourth quarter 70-yard bomb to Darius Slayton, which pulled the Giants to within 5 at 30-25. We'll see who starts next week's game at home against the Rams, but I'd be surprised if the Giants don't go back to Tyrod, even though it's unlikely that Taylor plays for the Giants in 2024. DeVito Mania was fun while it lasted, and I have no problem with Daboll playing him over Tyrod when he did, but now I think you let the better quarterback finish out the year and return Tommy Cutlets to the bench. Having the chance to start 5 games and get all those first-team reps should give DeVito a great chance to make the team next year as the number 2. Give some credit to the offensive line in this game. The run blocking opened holes for Saquon, who went 23 of 80 for one touchdown, and they only gave up 1 sack. The weird thing, though, about that was the Giants, with some time to throw, apart from the one Taylor to Slayton TD pass, did not take more deep shots against this suspect Eagles back end. Instead, the Giants relied almost exclusively on quick game, which is fine if you're going to mix in some shots downfield, but we didn't see that, and we should have. No doubt the Giants were scared of the Eagles' talented pass rush, but so what? Attack your opponent's coverage weakness and lean on your strength with Hyatt and Slayton. Both Tyron and Tommy have proven they can connect on those passes, so it's hard to fathom why Jalin Hyatt was not even targeted. The Giants also shot themselves in the foot on a couple of 4th and 1 plays in this game that killed drives which could have been difference makers. A Barkley run that got stuffed by Hassan Reddick in the backfield in the first half, and an underthrown ball from Taylor to Waller in the second half. Despite the loss, this game was no blowout. The Eagles are clearly the better team, but the Giants have no reason to hang their heads after a respectable, gritty performance where they fought back down 20-3 and 30-18. The Giants now fall to 5-10 and should move up to the 5th spot in the draft, where I expect they'll select a QB, preferably LSU's Jaden Daniels if he's still on the board, but if not, perhaps Michigan's J.J. McCarthy will serve as a pretty good consolation prize. Let's go!